Okay, so you finish that fight, and you've either won or lost the fight. What do you do next? Well, again, you open up your map screen using the M button, and you look at the map. And this is where territory control comes into play. You can see that when our faction controls multiple territories that are adjacent to each other, they are connected by one of these solid red lines, the same color as our faction. You can see blue's lines are blue. But when you have two territories that are adjacent to each other and connected by one of these lines that are controlled by two different factions, you get this yellow dotted line. And what this indicates is that you can choose to push to this next base and attack it. So what you do to do that, or to get that started, is you can see that we have some vehicles here that are pushing up. We also have some infantry supporting them. And what you want to do as a new player is spawn a vehicle to assist them. So almost every base, if not every base, I'm pretty sure every base has a vehicle terminal. And what you do is you just interact with it and you select this ground troop logistics vehicle. This is the most important vehicle in the game for a reason that I will show later. But right now we're just going to spawn it. And we are going to drive and assist our friendlies. Now, I hate driving in first-person mode. I much prefer to be able to see what's happening outside of my vehicle. So if you hit T by default, you will have an external camera view of your vehicle. Now, I'm staying amongst friendlies because my vehicle is not particularly robust. And you can see that there is a friendly vehicle here that I'm driving around, which is demonstrating why this is the most useful vehicle in the game. When you stop moving your vehicle, an option becomes available to you here, seen on the right-hand side of your screen, where it says Deploy B. This means that if I hit my deploy button, which is B by default, it will open up the sides, which will provide these infantry terminals that you can access to not only change classes, but you can also use this vehicle to deploy at if you die. Which I will demonstrate shortly. So I'm redeploying now, just to demonstrate that when your vehicle is deployed, it can't move, but friendly infantry units can spawn here. So you can see this skull and crossbones is where I redeployed, and this vehicle is my vehicle. And anybody from my faction can spawn at this vehicle now. And this is how you attack bases. You pull one of these vehicles, Sundra's, you drive it up to the next base, and you deploy it, and then your infantry can now assault the next territory. So what happens when your assault on a territory fails and you get pushed back? Well, the enemy does the same thing that you would do. They pull vehicles and they start moving up towards your base. But what if the enemy has significantly more people than you, and there's nothing that you can do, and you're getting frustrated because there's nothing that you can do? Well, there's a simple solution to that. You just go somewhere else. If you're not having fun in this game, then what's the point of playing? So you just select another fight. Say, okay, I have a lot of friendlies here, and it looks like it's a bit more balanced, even though the population is in our favor. As a new player, you generally want to go to these bases. So once again, you right click on the map, you set a waypoint, you go back to your warp gate, you pull another Valkyrie, and you go to this fight. And that's it. Hope you guys have fun. Catch you later.